You can see I have a little visitor today. Welcome to day 8 of the 12 days of Christmas. And we have a little friend here to celebrate with us. This is Judy's Creations in Crochet coming to you from southwestern Ontario in Canada. And we are here to open up some more Advent yarns, and he just loves having his chin scratched. I don't know how long he's going to stay. It makes it a little awkward for me to open things while he's sitting in my lap, but we'll do the best we can. I'll start and take a few minutes talking about what I am wearing first of all. I don't imagine that this looks particularly Christmassy. It's not red or green, but it is sparkly. I think you can see how much it sparkles. This was some yarn I got, I think, at a knit crate, and it is simply just the virus poncho. And I probably used, there are probably lots and lots of tutorials out there, but I'm quite sure I would have used the tutorial from Fiber Spider. And for those that would be interested in doing this, if you've done a virus shawl, this is very, very similar. But I will link the tutorial in the description box below. All through the Advent, you will find the 3 companies that I'm opening linked in the description box below. And if I talk about a specific pattern or any other company, I will link them in the description box below as well. So I'm going to do the best that I can with my friend sitting here in my lap. You can just barely see his little ears. And I'm going to pull this up a little bit. And we're going to start with, oh, I think he's going to go, which is probably a good thing, buddy. I have things to do here, which would be a lot easier if you were down there. Thank you. Okay. We're going to start here with day 8 of Chickadee Fibers. And here are the Chickadee Fibers. And as I've been saying, I'm really enjoying the solid minis that I'm getting in this one. It feels like there's a little something extra in this envelope. So I'll try to reach in and get it out first. Yes, there is a package of some sort. Oh, yes. Several ice squares. Oh, I haven't had an ice square in ages. And some peppermint patties. Andes, they're called. I'm enjoying this one. I'm getting my chocolate fix from this set. And I'm kind of glad I didn't wait to do this in the summer. Those chocolates needed to be looked at now, not 6-7 months from now. And the next color is, oh, it's another neutral. This is even lighter than the last one. I guess it is maybe a dove gray, but it a little bit to the, when you put it next to the other one, it is lighter, but it has a little bit of a taupiness to it as well. I actually do like all of these neutral shades because I can see putting them in other projects. When I'm working away with something colorful, I can put in a neutral like these. I still really like this set. Next, we'll move on to this green button jar. Before I bring that out here. button jar. There's day 15 and 16. There's something below it. It's, okay. They're just telling me the yarns in this box have been rinsed and rinsed and rinsed and rinsed again, but some bright colors, depending on the pH in your municipal or county water, may still bleed. Please use this color catcher when you soak and wash your item for the first time. It can be cut in small pieces for smaller projects. So I've never had one of these before. It is a color catcher. I've heard people talk about them. I have, to this point, never ever had a problem, but I did consider looking for what they call color catchers in my grocery store, and I haven't yet, but I will give this a try at some point. So day 15, here's day 15. Are we going to stay with greens now? Oh yeah, I meant to show you. This is how far we are at this point. Move back a bit. We're up into greens at this point. So hopefully we're going to continue on in that vein of color. Yes, we're getting some more green. Quite a bright green. I'll set it there and we'll do them both at the same time. And then there's day 16. And I'm sure we're going to have a little more green. Oh yes, in fact, I really like this color. We have greens and we have blues. Of course, we got speckling of reds and burgundies in there, but now there's a skein that I really like. So let's get these pinned on the board. Yeah, like that one. And then we'll put it up again for you to have another look at. Getting to be a bit big. I think this one pink one here, it's just a little bit out. It should be up ahead somewhere. But these are, I like where the colors are going now in that set. And then we finally have Polka Dot Creek. And here we are, 15 and 16. 15 and 16. Okay. And the board. We are getting more into reds in this one. We did our greens and now we're into the reds. And I am enjoying these reds much more than I enjoyed those for some reason. Oh, okay. We're getting another little bit of a speckle, a little bit of red, and a little bit of green, but predominantly we have a cream color. And I have to say, I like that. Yeah, I do like that. And day 16. Oh, and this is another nice red. It's kind of a rusty red, but I like it. I do like it. And we'll put that on the board. And so you can see now again, these are only 10 gram minis. I kind of wished that this one back here was 10 grams and these were 20, but I am liking where this is going. You did a nice job, Bonnie, of putting this in an order. This is really an enjoyable one to open. I am liking it. That's up to day, what day are we on? Day 8? Right, day 18. We did 15 and 16 of the Advents, but day 8 of the 8 days of Christmas. So I have something to show you. I know I had a little bit of debate with somebody about the fact that I don't need any more project bags, but actually I do, because the fact that all 12 of next year's are in project bags up there. I should maybe scan it so you can see it in another video. Plus, I have some projects I started this year and did not finish. I put them aside and they're sitting in project bags over there on the floor, or they might be hanging on the wall. And of course, I have a few other whips from... Do I have a whip from last year? I think I have one whip from last year. I know I have one whip that's, oh, it's got to be 7 or 8 years old. And a few other whips that are in project bags. And I went to work on some projects right now, as you know, and I didn't have project bags. So I went looking. And when I was looking, I also found... one of the people making project bags is also a hand dyer. And I'm trying to remember, I think she's in Alberta. So I ended up making an order, and for 2 reasons. First of all, she had a little bit of hand-dyed yarn, and I have yarn from her in the past, and I didn't realize she made bags as well. So I ordered this one. It's the Woolen Frog, and I'm pretty sure she's from Alberta, and it's just plain black, nothing special about it. But I have one skein of hers, and I wanted some more black because I know that I really would like to put black in a number of the projects that I'm going to do next year. So I thought it would not hurt to have another skein of black. This is just 80/20 superwash and nylon, and it has 430 meters. Well, that's a really sizable one, but that's because it's 115 grams. And the other thing that pulled me in was it was on sale. It was on sale for a third, almost a third off. So I said, oh, well, this is perfect. I need to get this. And it's called Shocks of Black. Black is black is black. So I thought, well, I'm going to buy a couple project bags while I'm here, and I didn't know the difference in a couple of her sizes, so I bought 2. And again, they are both from the Woolen Frog. And here's the first one I got. You're going to understand why I bought these. I love all of these colorful kitties on it. And inside it has a pocket, and it has this kitty paw material. Goes great with the outside of the bag. Now this is her smaller bag, but it does open to a box bottom. It's got a lot of extra fabric there in the bottom. Opens to a box bottom, which is great. And I always like black with bright colors. And then I bought another one that was bigger. You can always use different sizes. And again, it has her logo on it. And this one is so cute. It's all the kitties dressed up for winter. Again, it has a black bottom with a box bottom. This one opens nicer than that one. That has a little too much fabric in the bottom. So it's a good size bag. And the inside has It's got 3 pockets on the one side. Let me show you the fabric inside first of all. It's Christmassy. I thought this was Christmas until oh, you know what? Some of them have Christmas hats on them and reindeer antlers. So I guess you could say it's Christmas, but when you just look at it, it's mostly just wintry. But it is a bit Christmassy. And inside, on the one side, it has 3 pockets. I'll turn it inside out if I can. And you'll see it has 3 pockets on one side, and they are different sizes. So there's the inside of the bag. And then along this one side, it has a fairly good size center pocket, and then it's got smaller pockets on either side of it. Now, I don't use too many pockets. I like to put my hook in the bag when I am using it. I don't tend to use paper patterns very often. I look at them from my on my iPad, and if it has a chart, I might print out 1 page of the chart. But anyway, there's the inside, very nicely done. And I sit at a table where I keep my scissors and sometimes stitch markers. And I have a little thing where I have my darning needle to weave in the ends. So I don't put those in the bags. I don't take my crochet with me very many places. I don't go places where I could sit and crochet. I will be taking it eventually when I take Rose to her appointments. I'll take it there, but I don't need to have all those pockets. I know some people would really like them, and there's no problem with them being there. Not a problem at all. But this is bigger, so I can carry a little bigger project and this. And I will link the Woolen Frog. They are on Etsy, and I ordered it just recently during the strike. She sent it to me. Did it come FedEx or did it come UPS? But she used an alternate courier system, and with it, she sent me a nice thank you card, and inside saying thank you, she sent me a sticker, a gingerbread boy, and she sent me a tag. And I've never used them, but handmade. I have a number of sweaters that I have made, and I'm going to make sweaters, and I want to get some of these and put the tag in the back of it after I've made it, so I can tell the front from the back, because most of them I can't tell the front from the back. So that was a nice touch, getting that with the card as well. So those are my acquisitions this week. I'm not really needing a lot of yarn, and I think I have another, I think I ordered 1 more project bag. So I think I'm going to have enough project bags for the time being, and I definitely have more than enough yarn. So we aren't going to see too much in the way of acquisitions for a while. But anyway, that's all we have for today. Today was day 8. So next is day 9 in 2 more days. So hopefully you'll be back then to see a little bit more yarn get opened and maybe progress on that shawl. Who knows? We'll have to come back and see and find out. So until then, happy hooking.